Hi.
Hi, hello
Hi.
everyone.
Oh, perché non sento?
We can hear you. The 21st of December. Here it is, the 21st of December. That's it. Now. Okay. So I'm going to put in the chat the link for you to sign your presents. Here it is. So this is the first day of winter. It's the winter solstice. How do you feel about it? No answer? Everybody signing the presents? Hi, everyone. Hello, hello. Welcome. Can you hear me? Oh.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay. I was wondering. Okay.
Hello, Maria Pia. Hello,
Hi,
everybody.
hello, everyone. Hi, everyone.
Hello, Maria Pia. Hi, everyone.
Hi. How are you going on? How are you going on?
Fine, thanks.
Okay, so okay. All right. So, what would you like to do today? Almost Christmas time. If I say Christmas, what comes to your mind? Oh, I can see the beautiful lights in Loredana's house. When I say Christmas, I immediately think about the lights, colored lights, flashing lights, fantastic. So, Claudia, when I say Christmas, what's the first thing which comes to your mind?
Oh, Christmas, the first things I think I can think is a holiday. I need to stay at home, to stay with my family. Christmas for me is a family, is a fire, is lights, is Jesus, is a feeling, and the possibility to stay with my sons and with my mother, with my
family and friends. Okay, yes. So the first thing I can think of is holiday and family and friends. Staying with your family and friends. Yes. Antonella, do you agree with Claudia?
Yes. When I think about Christmas, I think free time, and time to spend with my family in my house with a hot chocolate, a cup of chocolate.
In front of a beautiful fire?
Yeah, maybe. Or sometimes to go to the snow. It's Christmas. I like white Christmas. Snow.
Yes. Oh, you like a white Christmas.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you, Loredana? Do you agree with Antonella and Claudia?
Good afternoon.
Hi. Good afternoon, Annette. Welcome. Hi, Ivan. Hello. So, Loredana, what do you think of when I say Christmas? What do you think about? Loredana. Okay. Monica, what do you think?
Okay. Do you listen me now? Okay, thank you very much.
Yes, we can hear you now.
Okay, for me, the time of Christmas is the time of peace, of relax, of religion time. Religion time.
Okay. Are you a religious person?
Yes.
What's your religion? Catholic.
Catholic. Yes.
Yes, Catholic. Christian Catholic. Yes. Okay. What about you, Ivan? When I say Christmas, what's the, thing which comes to your mind? First
my mind, okay, nativity, lights, love, music, fraternity, family.
Okay, that's more than the first, second, third, and fourth. Okay, but first was nativity. That's interesting. How do you imagine your nativity? I mean, when you say nativity, what do you mean? A proper nativity with the Saint Joseph and the Virgin Mary and the child, and
in the crib, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Do you prepare a nativity in your house for Christmas time?
Yes, with my family and my children. Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Did you?
A little one, but we usually make it. Yes.
Yes, that's very typical Italian, or anyway, Southern European countries. Northern European countries are more for Christmas trees and these kind of things. Do you make a Christmas tree as well?
Yes. Also the Christmas tree with lights, bubbles, and so on. Okay.
Yes, flashing lights.
Flashing lights.
Okay. What about you, Monica? When I say Christmas, what comes to your mind?
Hey, good afternoon. Christmas for me is a very important moment to stay with my family, to see my parents. They live
Far from you.
Yeah, in the city. So when Christmas is coming, I'm in exciting a lot.
You're excited, yes.
I'm excited, and I love Christmas because I stay with my sons too, and I see my nephew, and I love open the gifts. And eat special food. For example, agnolini in brodo.
Yes.
Tortelli di zucca.
And so on.
And a lot of cakes and sweets, a typical Christmas.
And so on. Yes. So you like opening the gifts?
Yes.
Opening the presents.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. What about you, Giovanna? Giovanni, sorry. Giovanni, what does Christmas mean to you?
When I think about Christmas, it comes to my mind immediately a large table with a lot of food, and all the families sitting around.
Gathered around. Mm-hmm. Yes, gathered around, riunita intorno alla tavola, gathered around to eat together. Hello, where are you, Giovanni? Yes.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, Rita, welcome. Welcome, Rita.
Ciao, Maria Pia. Ciao a tutti.
We can't really
I'm
see
driving
you.
my car because I'm in my car.
That's
I'll
why
be
you're
home.
so dark.
Yes, I'll be home in 10 minutes.
Okay, don't worry. Okay, so Giovanni mainly thinks about the food and having dinner or lunch together with family and friends. What about you, Sonia? What's your first image when I say the word Christmas?
When you say Christmas, I think to the lights and cookies and sweets and the scent of biscuits. I like cooking biscuits in this period, and the unity of the family around the table, chatting and
spending time together.
Oh yeah.
Good. Okay, to think about something. So I think about the lights, I think about the table, or think of someone. I'm thinking of you. Okay.
Okay.
Right. So Roberto, when I say Christmas, what comes to your mind? We can't hear you.
Now you can?
Yes.
Okay, right, sorry. Think about Christmas is a peaceful time for us. So we stay together and chatting and perhaps talking about something happening in the past, try to be nice with the people around, and also play typical game that Italian is called tombola.
Oh, yes, bingo.
Yes,
yeah.
this kind
bingo.
of bingo, yes.
Right. Okay. Now, okay, few people are joining. Perfect. So I'll repeat the link to sign your presents. Here it is. Don't you forget to sign your presents. And can you please write maybe in the chat 3 adjectives you would connect with Christmas time. 3 adjectives. Hi, Fabio, welcome.
Not nouns, adjectives.
Yes, in the chat, please.
Not nouns, only adjectives. Not
Oh,
nouns.
yes, only adjectives for the moment. Because there is, I want to bring you somewhere. I can't see any writing. Okay, that's 2. Peaceful and lovely. That's only 2 though.
Just a moment, please.
Okay.
I am thinking about.
Who are you? What's your name?
Sarah, my name is Sarah.
Sarah. Okay, so let's write
I have to say that before this time, with the other family in Italy, but since 2 years, I have a son that lives in Barcelona. It's another question. It was another question, very bad, but now I'm waiting to fly to Barcelona. This is another.
Oh, you're going to
time.
Barcelona to meet him.
Yes, yes.
So your son has been living in Barcelona for 2 years.
Yes, yes.
Okay. My son has been living in Barcelona for 2 years by now. Right. Okay, so lightning. Okay, lightning is not an adjective, but anyway, light, happy, cheerful, peaceful, lovely, bright, serenity. Serenity is not an adjective. Syrian is the adjective. Unity, again, is not an adjective. Thoughtful, thoughtful. What do you mean by thoughtful, Annette?
And here I am. I was looking for the microphone. Riflessivo.
Okay.
It makes us reflect.
Okay. Okay. You think about the other people.
Can we see? Can you say thoughtful?
Yeah, yes. You can say yes. Okay. Thoughtful. Yes. All right. Because, okay, I was thinking, for example, thoughtless doesn't mean without any problems. It means a person who is not taking care of the others, doesn't mind about the others, is not thinking about the other people. So I didn't understand what you meant by thoughtful. And as a matter of fact, by thoughtful, you mean somebody who cares about the others. Okay, right, perfect. Melancholy, okay, again, melancholy is not an adjective, it's a noun. Melancholic would be the
Yes,
adjective.
I made a mistake.
Friendly.
Melancholy, I was
Laugh.
right. I was writing melancholic.
Laugh again is not an adjective, it's a noun. So you needed to find the adjective of laugh. Amusing or something like that. Okay, peaceful, joyful, bright. Fantastic. But busy. Even says busy. That's funny. Okay. Right. Now, what I would like you to do is go on word hippo, go on the internet, look for word hippo and find 3 synonyms of your words. If you wrote, for example, I'll show you. If you wrote, for example, oh, what's this? Somebody wrote, for example, lovely. I've got so many things open here. Wait a second. I don't need all this. Or maybe I do. Okay, you go to word hippo, and for example, write lovely in synonyms. And you find a synonym of your word. For example, what did you mean by lovely? Beautiful, pretty, attractive, handsome, or pleasant or enjoyable, delightful, pleasant, splendid, or you meant it beautiful in appearance, like charming, pretty, picturesque, and so on and so on? Or did you mean having an easygoing and pleasant manner, like friendly, pleasant, amiable, nice, and so on? So that's what I wanted you to do. Go to word hippo, and find a synonym of each of your words and write it in the chat, the original word and the synonym.
Okay. Maria Pia.
Yes.
Can you send me the link to my address account, please?
The link to what? Sorry?
The link of this lesson. In this moment, I'm following the lesson with my smartphone.
Ah, you want it on the email?
Mail, yeah.
Okay, I'll send. But I have sent them both by email and by WhatsApp as well.
I'm not able to find the email, the right email.
So Fabio Dalla Pozza. Wait a second. How do I get to the link now? Because I'm already in. So, okay, let's take the link I had sent you. Are you writing? Are you looking for the synonyms in the meantime?
You can find it on the top of the screen on the left. There is a little symbol scudo. Non mi ricordo come si dice scudo.
Shield.
Shield. Yes.
Oh.
Click on the shield.
Okay.
There you have
fantastic. Thank you very much indeed. Copy a link. Fantastic. Thanks a lot. Wow. I'm very grateful to you, Ivan. They should invent you if you weren't here. Okay, so this is the link. I've sent it to you, Fabio. So you should be able to enter now.
Okay, thank you.
No problems, no problems. Okay, so have you found, okay, for example, Annette, melancholic, heavy-hearted. Okay, heavy-hearted is not very positive though. Is that really what you meant? Probably nostalgic. What do you mean by melancholic?
Sometimes it's really heavy-hearted for people who don't have family.
Okay. All right.
Who are alone.
Okay.
I know some of them.
Okay, and that's why that's one of the first words which come to your mind.
Not really the first.
One of the first.
One of them.
One of the first words. Okay. How do you come to know these people? Are you a volunteer for some?
No, I'm not, but I'm in touch with an association of blind people.
Blind
and
people.
I directly know, I have a friend of mine, she's not in Verona, unfortunately, and she's alone the most of the time. And I know other people who don't have family.
Yeah.
Even I'm thinking about separated, divorced people.
Divorced people.
Yes, who have children, one in a place, one in another.
Yeah.
So
okay.
It's really nostalgic sometimes.
Okay, fantastic. Okay.
But not only, of course, not only.
No, but I mean, that's a good point of view. Because everybody wrote something, you know, how can I say, happy, joyful, bright, and okay, so I can't see your synonyms.
Maria Pia, sorry, can you repeat please the name of where to find out
word hippo? I write it for you.
Okay, thank you. My memory is not good.
Word hippo. Word like word, parola, hippo, which stands for hippopotamus. It's the short of hippopotamus, word hippo. You type the word and look for a synonym and you find cheerful, jolly, joyful, joyful, not joyful. Yes. Okay. Perfect, Antonella. Joyful. Okay. Why am I doing this? First of all, because I want you to learn about word hippo, because it's can be a very useful tool for you when you will write your essays or examples and so on. It's very, very useful. And you need maybe to repeat a word and you don't want to repeat the same word, only the concept. This is a good happy, merry, delightful, okay, friendly, sociable, helpful, helpful. Okay, helpful with one L, but apart from that, friendly as helpful. Okay. Affable, okay. Helpful with one L though. Okay. Exactly. Thoughtful, meaning attentive, caring. Okay. I really like you, Annette. You're a very sensitive person. Thoughtful, melancholic. It's you're a person who cares about the others. That's fantastic. What was your third word? What was your third word? What was it?
I write it now.
Yeah. Lovely, wonderful, fine, splendid, right. Peaceful. Ah, peaceful was the other word. Okay, can you find a synonym? Okay. There are lots of people who still have to type their answers. One look is a reverse. Okay. Relaxing, comforting, stress-free, restful, peaceful, calm, tranquil, serene, placid. Yes.
Quiet.
Quiet. Yes. Yes, you have to be very careful though when you choose your words because they do not always apply in the same way. For example, Christmas is a peaceful period. Perfect. Christmas is a placid period. It's not the same. Quiet. Okay. Okay, so now you know this placid, peaceful, holy, religious, spiritual, free from interference. Okay. Bad interferences. Okay, fantastic. Now, shall we try to describe? Oh no, one more thing I wanted to show you. There's another tool which is called One Look. One Look, that's in the chat. And if you go there and you, for example, don't know a word or a verb, you can describe it and you find the word. For example, if you don't know how to say tree, you can type something like green leaves, and you type green leaves and tree. They give you a few examples of words, including the word tree. Do you want to go? Let's go and have a look together. So let's go to One Look. A dictionary search. Okay, for example, you can write the word and have the definition, but you can also go to reverse dictionary and enter a word, phrase, description, blah, blah. For example, you don't remember the word tree, you type green leaves. Okay, college, Norway, maple, leek, sage, spinach, cabbage, all the words related to green leaves. And there are various possibilities. Okay, maybe you should, okay, you can choose a noun, an adjective, verb, or adverb. Let's say we want a noun. These are all nouns, basically. Okay, but tree doesn't come out. Okay, maybe tree leaves, let's say tall. And that's tree. See, the first word is tree because it's more, okay, green leaves could be spinach, could be anything, but Tall, the first is tree, arboreal. But if we ask for nouns, that's it. Okay, that's another possibility. Or you can look for the definition, which is also very useful. Oh no. Ah. For example, you don't know what a bluebird is. You type bluebird and the definition comes out from various dictionaries. Choose one, let's say Oxford Dictionary, for example, and this is the definition by the Oxford Dictionary. An American songbird of the thrush subfamily, the male of which has a blue head, back, and wings. That's why it's called bluebird. Okay, it's an American bird. And so on. That was an example. So, but mainly I find it particularly useful word hippo. Word hippo is really very useful to you. Okay, right. Why do I say this? Because next step is to prepare you for the writing part of the exam. And the writing part will be an essay for sure. An essay always comes out, plus either a letter or an email or an article, a magazine article, or a publicity or something else. But an essay always comes out, and it's usually the first exercise you'll have to do in the writing part of the Cambridge test. And to write an essay, you need to know quite a big number, vast number of words and definitions. And so if you want during your Christmas holidays to write an essay on something, yes, even, yeah.
What does it mean, essay?
Essay, allora, essay letteralmente sarebbe saggio, però non è che dovete scrivere un saggio, una roba filosofica, ecco, un brano, un tema, ecco, un tema. Let's say un tema, an essay. Essay è anche un tema, è quello che noi in italiano definiremo tema. Ok, and an essay always comes out. And during an essay, you need to show quite a vast number of words, a knowledge of a big number of words. And if you prepare it, word hippo can be very, very useful. You won't be able to use it at the exam, of course, because you're not allowed any dictionary or vocabulary or anything. But if you prepare for the exam, you can enlarge your vocabulary. So, for example, shall we write a sentence? Who gives me a sentence about Christmas or whatever you want to? Or write it on the chat. Please write a sentence on the chat.
Maria Pia, can I hold you because I can't write?
Yeah, don't worry, Rita. When you'll be at home, you can write it. Don't worry.
Okay.
So, a sentence, please. Any sentence. No cooperation?
I think Christmas is a very sad period.
Sad? Why sad?
Yeah, because every time I think to all the people who have a lot of problems, who doesn't have an house or money, and I feel something inside, and I say, why? Yes.
Yeah, you feel sorry for them. Why am I so lucky and there are so many poor people, unlucky people around? like Annette. How kind of you. Very kind.
Christmas is very good time, but sometimes it depends of the situation of ourselves.
Yes, it depends. It depends on the situation we are living at the moment. For example, this Christmas we can't have many parties and so on. But
yes,
it's okay,
yes.
it doesn't matter. Okay, it depends on. That's also okay. So Christmas is always more consumistic event. What do you mean? It's becoming more and more consumistic?
Yeah.
Ok, yes. Allora in questo caso sempre più, non si dice always more, si dice ripetendo il comparativo, more and more consumistic. Ok? Christmas is becoming more and more consumistic. The days are becoming longer and longer. As from today, days are becoming longer and longer. Da oggi le giornate diventano sempre più lunghe. This is the winter solstice, and the days are becoming long again. So sempre più lunghe, longer and longer. You repeat the comparative. Okay, it's becoming warmer and warmer. Si fa sempre più caldo.
No.
It's becoming warmer. It's getting forse anche meglio. It's getting warmer and warmer. Ok, diventa sempre più caldo. Quel sempre più si prende il comparativo più e si ripete. Quindi più caldo, warmer and warmer. Che ne so io, più costoso, more and more expensive. Siccome si usa per le parole lunghe, per gli aggettivi lunghi, since you use more with the long adjectives, instead of repeating more and the long adjectives, you repeat only more and more expensive.
Sorry, I arrived just right now.
Hi, Valentina.
Hi. Where can I write?
In the chat.
No, the signature, my signature.
Oh, okay. I repeat the link. Sorry.
Okay.
This is a link for the signature. Yes, sorry. It's also on the email I sent you, though. C'è anche nelle email che vi spedisco comunque.
Okay.
I trust you. I don't care if you sign and you are not present. Yes. Okay, so Christmas is the Christian commemoration of the Nativity. Nativity with a capital N. These kind of words in English go with a capital N. Questo tipo di parole in inglese vanno sempre con la maiuscola. Nativity e così via. Ok, quindi Christmas is the Christian commemoration of the Nativity. Right. Let's write the same sentence in at least 3 different ways. Can you write the same sentence in 3 different ways? Start with one. No suggestions? Shall I write one? Ok, you can renew your faith in Christmas, che è scritto sbagliato, ma va bene, time. Yes, I meant to really keep the essential words, the concept of the sentence. Volevo che però manteneste la frase, solo la cambiaste. Instead of, for example, instead of Christmas, okay, I like spending Christmas time with my family. Okay, that's another thing. Perfect, but the exercise was to take the sentence, Christmas is the Christian commemoration of the Nativity, and rewrite it. Christmas is a lovely period of the year. Christmas time is a beautiful period of the year. Okay, but what I wanted you to do is to take the sentence, Christmas is the Christian commemoration of the Nativity, and rewrite it in a different way, but saying the same things. For example, okay, for example, during Christmas, Christians commemorate the Nativity. Oppure, or for example, for Christians, Christmas time refers to the commemoration of the Nativity, or the Nativity is commemorated at Christmas. Okay, so play on the sentence, changing the word order or changing even the words, but keeping the basic word. For example, instead of commemoration, use the verb commemorate. Instead of, you know, for Christians, Christmas time okay, the Nativity is, okay, Christmas is a time of peace and love, but it's determined by the situation of everyone. Okay, that's okay as an idea, but we're doing a different exercise now. Sì, va bene, tutte queste idee che avete scritto vanno benissimo, però adesso eravamo passati ad un altro esercizio. L'esercizio consisteva nel prendere una frase e scrivere la stessa frase in modo diverso. Per esempio, metterla a forma passiva, oppure cambiare il verbo con l'aggettivo o con l'avverbio, ok? Because this will be required to you, actually not on the writing part of the exam, more on the reading and use of English part of the exam, but it will be something you will have to do during the exam. Okay, Christmas reminds us of the Nativity. Your faith can be renewed in Christmas time. Bye-bye. Mm-hmm. Okay, I did make myself very clear. I want to show an example. No, I don't want to show an example because it's under copyright, but I will take one and write. Oh no, it's not on writing, sorry, it's on reading and use of English. Reading and use of English. Okay, for example, this is one of the exercises. I'll write it in a different way, but for example, okay, for example, this is an example. Lights are dots used in Christmas time, and they give you a basic word, which in this case is common. And you have to put on the gap the word made into, in this case, an adverb. Okay, you cannot say lights are common used in Christmas. You have to say lights are commonly used in Christmas time. So in the gap, you have to insert the adverb commonly instead of the basic word. Shall I write you another sentence? For example, somebody said Christmas is becoming more and more, and the basic word is consume. Yeah, perfect, Sonia. In Christian time, in Christmas time, Christians commemorate the Nativity. Perfect, Sonia, yes.
Yes, not Christian time, but Christmas time.
Yes, Christmas time, yes,
Sorry.
don't worry, yes.
Sorry.
Becoming more and more consumistic. Fantastic, perfect, Antonella, yes. And Annette, not really, because you have to keep the word, the basic word, common. You don't have to change it. First, I asked you to change the sentence. It's true. But then I asked you to put the basic word in, transforming it into an adjective or whatever it is. Okay, so let's try another example. Okay, for example, oh no, sorry. Okay, I'm thinking of all the dots, people in the word, and the best word is poverty.
Sorry, can you repeat, please?
You have to take the word I give you and transform it so as to be able to put it in the dots correctly. Yes, poor people. I'm thinking of all the poor people in the world. Perfect, Ivan. Yes, all the poor. Not poorest because you have to keep people. You cannot change the sentence I have written. So poor people in the world.
Okay.
This will be one of the exercises you will have to do in the, actually in the reading and use of English part of the exam. You didn't have a look at the examples of the exams I sent you, did you? Non avete dato un'occhiata agli esempi di esame che vi ho mandato, vero? Se no avreste capito come funziona. Okay, shall we try a couple more? Let's try a couple more. I need a lot of imagination. Okay, Christmas can be very dots for some lonely people. And the word I'm giving you is sadness, can be very sad, perfect. But this is easy, but usually they do the opposite. They give you the word sad and you have to write sadness or some, for example, what if I wrote this? Christmas can be very sad for some dots people, and the word is alone. Lonely, because I wrote it before. Because yes, the adjective, it becomes lonely. Okay. What about this one? But normally it's dots, which is connected with Christmas. Oh, ho sbagliato a scrivere Christmas, vabbè. And the basic word is happy. Happiness. Happiness, I think it's written with an I. Happiness, let me check. Let me check. How do you write happiness? Okay, sorry. I can show you this. It's under copyright. Come on.
Yes, happiness with I.
With an I, yes, with an I. I thought it was with an I. Yes, so happiness. Okay, so yes. Okay, Claudia, you don't have to change the word. You have to keep the word, the basic word, and simply adapt it. Devi semplicemente tenere la parola e adattarla, farla diventare un sostantivo, un aggettivo, un avverbio, a seconda dei casi. Yes, oh yes, you can find it on Word Hippo as well, you're right. Again, Annette, you don't have to change the word. Non devi cambiare la parola in questo esercizio, devi tenere happy e semplicemente adattarla, in questo caso farla diventare un sostantivo, happiness. Okay? Do you want another word? Another example, for example,
Cioè usiamo le parole derivate, giusto?
Dovete prendere la parola che vi danno loro, che a volte è quella base e voi dovete fare la derivata, a volte è la derivata e voi dovete fare la base, dipende.
Ok.
Comunque prendere la loro parola e adattarla.
Ok. Lasciare la radice.
Tenere la radice e adattarla, farla diventare un aggettivo se ci vuole un aggettivo, un sostantivo se ci vuole, eccetera, eccetera. Per esempio, non mi ricordo più cosa volevo scrivere. Sì. Okay, the dots of the lights is so beautiful. And the basic word is bright. Brightness, perfect. Brightness, yes. Yes, Word Hippo does it. It's fantastic. Exactly, exactly. It can be very, very useful to you. Very useful. Yes. As a matter of fact, if you go to Word Hippo, you can find the adjective, the adverb, the whatever you need. Okay, good. Then another example is to rewrite the sentence in a different way. For example, I don't know. For example, the sentence is, it's useless to complain. And the word given to you is point. In this case, you have to use the word exactly as it's written. Do not change it and rewrite the sentence so that it means the same. Anzi, ora che ci penso, di solito vi danno anche degli spunti, like this. No, vi danno degli spunti appunto perché non possiate fare. Yes, they give you the beginning and the ending of the sentence so that you don't. No, the point is could be, but you have to keep the beginning and the ending of the sentence. You only can change only the part in the dots. Shall I write the reply to you? There's no point in complaining. Okay, so you have to keep the meaning. It's useless to complain, and keep the beginning and the ending of the sentence and use the word as it is, exactly as it is. So there's no point in complaining. Okay, complaining is useless. A parte che useless si scrive useless, ma non è un problema quello. It's another way of saying the same thing, but you have to put the word they give you in the sentence. Sì, lamentarsi è inutile è un altro ottimo modo per dire questa cosa, ma in questo esercizio voi dovete inserire la parola che vi danno esattamente com'è. In questo caso era point. For example, fatemi cercare un esempio.
Sono come modi di dire, come si dice, delle espressioni, expressions.
A volte sono delle espressioni, a volte sono delle espressioni. Per esempio, e spesso fanno col passivo, per esempio, for example, they often use the passive voice. For example, They say the band is going to play for New Year's Eve. Oh, scusate, e la parola da inserire era said. Ok, diventa passiva. The band is said to be going to play for New Year's Eve. Yes. We could... For example, if I write a sentence like, people believe Christmas is wonderful, let's put it in the passive way. Yes, Christmas is believed to be wonderful. Okay, yes, exactly. Exactly. Yeah. Why do you write to me only, Claudia? Write to everybody in the chat. Yes, Christmas is believed to be wonderful. Okay, there will be many examples of this kind. Let me see another one. For example, okay. Do you know what Mary will bring for Christmas? For Christmas, Paul asked. So let's write it in an indirect speech. Paul asked if
Okay. Paul asked if Mary would bring.
No, he asked, do you know what, Mary? So Paul asked if I knew what Mary was bringing for Christmas. Ho sbagliato a scrivere Christmas. Vabbè. Okay, Paul asked if I knew what Mary was bringing for Christmas. Okay, these kind of exercises will all appear on the reading and use of English part of the exam. So we absolutely need to practice all this. Together with how do you call them? Prepositions on, out, in, for, and so on. Because there are many verbs which change according to the prepositions which follow them. So we absolutely need, okay. Shall we start with the passive, or shall we start with the general example of how to change sentences as we did before? What would you like to do?
I didn't understand when you use will in a direct speech, will becomes in an indirect.
Would in the past. Will becomes would in the past, in the indirect speech.
Indirect.
Okay, it's easy if you think about it. In the direct speech, you use a verb. In indirect speech, you report what was told in advance. So you must use the past tense of the verb, which means that if the verb was in the present, for example, Mary said, I'm tired, the indirect speech, Mary said, vabbè, she, in questo caso cambia anche il soggetto, she was tired, because I'm reporting something which was told or happened before. Okay. Oh, the link again, right.
But I didn't understand the future in an indirect.
Yes. I'm telling you all the possibilities now. So present becomes, simple present becomes simple past. Okay, for example, the sun is bright. Mary told me that the sun was bright. Ok, in questo caso poteva anche rimanere is bright because it's something which is always. But if I think about what was happening at that time, the sun was bright. Okay. The sun was shining at that moment. I'm hungry. Ah, perché sto scrivendo Sabrina? Scusate. I'm hungry. What did he tell you? What did he tell you? He told me he told me. That's not the right. He told me he was hungry. Come non sarebbe? Avete firmato voi la presenza? Did you sign for your presence?
No.
Because I'm told that that's not the right link. What? Why isn't it the right link? Let me check.
I signed and I received the email.
Confirmation.
Yeah.
Yes. But now I'm told this is not the right link, and I don't understand why. Oh, you're right. This is the link of, sorry, of the lesson, because I had sent it to Fabio. That's why. Yes. Okay, so this was the link for the Google document. Okay, sorry, Sabrina. This is a correct link. Sorry. Should be at least. Okay, forget about it. So I'm hungry, he said. He said he was hungry. Okay, so simple present becomes simple past. I can speak French. He said he
Could speak.
He said he could speak French. Exactly. Can becomes could. Is becomes was. And the verbs, normal verbs, add ed. I play with Gino every Sunday. I play cards with Gino every Sunday. He told me
Maria Pia, are you writing on the chat for everyone?
Yes.
But we
you're
can't
right.
see it.
You're right. I'm writing to Sabrina because I got a message for her and okay, sorry. So I can speak French becomes
I could.
yes, he told me he could speak French. Okay. I play cards with Gino every Sunday. He told me he used. In questo caso sì, in questo caso sarebbe anche meglio he used to play cards. Però vabbè.
Or he played cards.
Played cards, oppure he used perché è una cosa abituale nel passato, va bene anche used, anzi meglio used to play cards. Oppure he told me he played cards with Gino every Sunday. Or he used to play cards. Okay, so simple present becomes simple past. If it's a present continuous, I'm going to school. Okay, bye, Sarah. I'm going to school. He told me he
was going to school.
He was going to school. Okay, yes. Present continuous becomes past continuous. Okay. She has gone to school. Vabbè, un po' strana come frase, ma comunque. He told me she
had gone.
Exactly. Had gone to school. Ok, quindi cos'è questa roba? Present perfect becomes past perfect. Quindi dovete mettere lo stesso verbo al passato. E se è il futuro, I'll go. He told me he
would go.
He would go. Okay. The past of will is would.
È un condizionale. He would go.
Yes. She shall meet him at the station. So I was told she should meet him at the station. Okay. Or he told me she should meet him at the station. Ok? Quindi dal presente o insomma si va sempre al passato. Se il verbo è già al passato si va al trapassato. Tipo have been, had been. Has gone, had gone e così via. For the indirect speech. So, for example, Annette, tell us something. Anything.
I was told, no.
No, just a simple sentence. I will tell you.
I'd like to go to the seaside.
Okay. You're doing a difficult thing.
No, I want to go. I want to go to the seaside.
I wanted to go to the seaside. What did Annette say?
She said.
She said go to the seaside.
She said she wanted to go to the seaside. Okay, she said that she wanted to go to the seaside. I'm happy. What did I tell you?
But you were happy.
Yes, I told you that, okay, in questo caso, you were happy. I was happy. Okay. Com'era la frase iniziale? What was the difficult one, Annette?
I would like to go. Ma scusa, è sbagliato, scusa Maria Pia, è sbagliato se io dico you told us that you are happy. È sbagliata.
No,
oppure
non è sbagliato perché stai pensando come che la cosa stesse ancora avvenendo, capito? Che non fosse passata.
Però grammaticalmente è sbagliato.
No, è giusto, è giusto. Il significato, the meaning is different. She told me she was happy means she told me that at that moment she was happy. She told me that she's happy means she told me that she's still happy. That's the difference. Okay?
Okay. And so if I say I'd like to go.
Yes, I would like to go to the seaside. That was seaside. That was the question. Annette told us, and again, there are two possibilities. Vorrebbe ancora andare al mare oppure avrebbe voluto andare al mare. So, Annette,
she told us she would have, no, because like I have to use also like.
Exactly. What does it mean if the verb is already in the past, in the whatever it is? If you can't put the verb in the past, you put the second part in the past. Annette told us she would, più passato di would non c'è, e allora si fa il passato di like. She would have liked. Okay? Annette told us she would have liked to go to the seaside, but she couldn't, ma non poteva.
Scusa Maria Pia, mi viene una domanda. Se però nella domanda, nell'affermazione è espresso il tempo, cioè se indico tipo ieri, allora sono obbligata a utilizzare una modalità e basta.
Certo, certo. Annette told us she would have liked to go to the seaside yesterday. Ok? But she couldn't. Oppure se invece è adesso, Annette told us she would like to go to the seaside. Non si sa quando, quindi rimane presente. È una cosa che le piacerebbe ancora adesso, capito? Esatto. Quindi sì, non è sbagliato Annette, dipende cosa vuoi dire, cambia il significato. Quindi quando non si può fare il passato perché è già passato, tipo would, si fa il passato del verbo dopo. Would like, would have liked. Ok? If I only could stop her, I would. Sì, lo so, sono cattiva. Allora, she told me that
She couldn't stop. Here I would have.
Yes, she told me that if she only could have stopped her, she would have done it. Che se solo avesse potuto fermarla, l'avrebbe fatto. Ma non traducete in italiano, perché se traducete in italiano vi incasinate. It's already in the past, and there isn't another past of could. So you have to make the past of stop. Could stop, could non si può fare più il passato di così, e quindi si fa il passato di stop. If she could have stopped her, she would have done it. Okay. Okay, I will send you something about this to practice you these things. And you know what I think? I think that it was better when I sent you something to do during the week. Because with this idea of putting everything into a file for you to watch it, the material when you have time, nobody's doing anything. So maybe we should come back to maybe not something every day. Let's say I will send you something each week. If you can't do it, it's okay. But
yes, sure.
But when you receive,
it's better, Maria Pia.
Something each. Or do you send it in email or in
both?
Viber?
I always use both the email and Viber. I don't know why we were put into Viber. If you want to go back to WhatsApp, it's okay for me, no problems. Because in Viber, you cannot chat with me.
I'm not in Viber with you.
Sorry. I've got so many things to take care about. Sorry. Yes, I always post everything on Viber and send it to you by email as well. Because in case somebody doesn't receive the email or is not on Viber or whatever, I'm sending both, I'm using both systems all the times. But the point was that I started sending you exercises to do, listenings and so on. And I was told, no, please stop, it's too much. We cannot do that. And I said, it's okay, if you can do that, don't do that, don't worry. But they said, yes, but it's stressful when you keep receiving things and you know you have no time to do that. I know it's stressful. So I said, okay, I understand your point of view. Let's put everything into a file and you can go and look at the file whenever you have time and, you know, whenever you want. But I realize now that nobody went to see the material in the file. Because if you had, you would have known these things. So I'm not sure it's a good, it's a good thing. Maybe I should go back to the previous system of sending you something to do during the week. Maybe not every day. Let's say once a week or twice a week. You tell me.
Once a week.
Once a week.
You are right.
Yeah. Yeah. But I read the exercises of the file, but I did some of them. There was the one to write when there was to write.
Yes. If you want to write something and send it to me to correct, no problems.
No, okay.
There are people who are sending me things to correct. And actually, to be honest, we could have a look at some of their works so that I have the possibility to explain their mistakes. because they are very common mistakes that many people do. So I hope they don't mind. For example, the last one, the latest one I got was, for example, from Katerina. Is Katerina with us? Katerina, are you with us? No, she isn't. I hope she doesn't mind. Anyway, she sent me, maybe I have canceled it. Maybe I have canceled it. Okay. Okay. She tried to write an example of the speaking part of the exam that she probably wants to learn afterwards. But anyway, how much TV do you watch in a week? Generally, I don't spend much time for watching TV. This is wrong. On TV or
TV.
Okay. Oh, I can correct it here. But this is the correction. I don't spend much time on TV.
Something like 3 or 4.
Aspetta, wait a second. I have to close a couple of things. I think about 3 or 4 hours. That's correct. But I would say something like 3 or 4 hours per day, per week, I don't know, a day, a week. And then she wrote, and however, because I search to watch, that would be better, mainly because I try to watch
At least
almost 1 TG daily. Allora, the news, the TG is the news in English. Watch the news at least once a day. Perché daily, sì, ok, un telegiornale al giorno, però the news daily, ok, at least once a day, va bene. A part of this, but for this, I rarely watch something else. There are too many advertisements, and nobody would say advertisements, it's too long, ads. There are too many ads, and it is necessary more time for following a film. No, that's not correct. And it's too time requiring to watch a film on TV. When I want to watch something, I search for it on Netflix or Rai Play. Okay. Number 2, tell us about a TV program you have seen recently. Last week, I watched on Netflix Friends. No. Prima l'oggetto. Allora, verbo, oggetto e poi tutto il resto. I watched Friends on Netflix.
Netflix, Friends.
Okay. I like speaking a lot. I like, insomma, prima verbo, oggetto e poi le altre cose. Quindi I watched Friends on Netflix. E TV series very funny, this is a big mistake. Prima l'aggettivo e poi il
very funny series.
A very funny TV series. The protagonists, the main characters. The main characters are 6 young people, about 30 years old, e qui avrei messo in their 30s, va bene. Particularly are specifically 3 boys and 3 girls. Cosa gli ho corretto io? Mi pone anche più se corretto. The main characters are 6 young people, about 30 years old. Gliel'ho lasciato, però io avrei detto in their 30s. In their 30s. 3 boys and 3 girls.
30s, in their 30s.
Each of them has different characteristics, and it is difficult to choose my favorite. Each of them, vabbè, questo l'ho lasciato. I like very much Monica. What do you think about this sentence?
I like Monica.
I like Monica very much.
Yes.
She's a cooker. I don't think so. A cooker è una cucina. She's a cook. È una cuoca. And for her, it's very important the cleanliness.
And it's very important for her.
Exactly. And cleanliness is very important for her or to her. Very important for her, to her. Vabbè, so. Her brother, Ross, is a paleontologist. I'm a teacher, you're a teacher, he is a paleontologist, è un paleontologista, and sometimes he's too shy, for example, with Rachel. Vabbè. She's another protagonist, main character. She's a typical beautiful girl, the typical beautiful girl. Però vabbè. She was rich, but she decided to leave her family and start working, non è necessario ripetere to start, and start working like a waitress, non è giusto, like vuol dire come, esatto, ma nel senso di paragone, ma nel senso di in qualità di si usa as. Quindi ha iniziato a lavorare come cameriera, nel senso di in qualità di cameriera, as a waitress. E invece sei come, lei era come sua madre, she was like her mother. Quindi se un paragone like, ma se in qualità di as. Quindi as a waitress. Chandler is
a bank manager.
C'è scritto con la ma, vabbè. He's a bank manager or something like that again, because someone similar doesn't sound very nice to me. He's a beautiful boy. Per boy, per gli uomini non si usa.
Handsome
boy. But he's also awkward with the girls and often very strange. Questo è un po', chissà com'è sto tipo. He's a very friend, Joy, no. He's very friendly, ma probabilmente voleva dire un vero amico, è molto amico, quindi he's a real or a great friend of Joy. Com'è che gli ho corretto io? He's a great friend of Joy. He's a great friend of Joy that dreams to fit a famous actor. Io credo che lei volesse dire whose dream is to become a famous actor. Che sogna di diventare un famoso attore, immagino. But he's very strange and sometimes very naive. Vabbè. I like very much this TV.
I like this TV series very much.
I like this TV series very much. because it's funny. It isn't demanding, and I suggest it if someone wants to stay
thoughtless.
Anche qua thoughtless non va bene, perché thoughtless è uno appunto che non ha pensieri, nel senso che non si preoccupa degli altri, che fa le cose senza pensarci. Stay relaxed or easy peasy, o che ne so io, stay, yes, relaxed. Do you use the internet much? Yes, I use
internet much. A lot.
I think about 3 hours daily. Anche questo è un po' strano. Something like 3 hours a day. But I think also, but maybe more. Maybe more. In effetti in italiano noi tendiamo sempre ad accentrarci, a dire quello che noi pensiamo che non è. Gli inglesi sono più neutri. Non ripetono continuamente I think, I think, I think. Fanno le frasi più neutre, diciamo. Maybe more. But I think also more non suona bene. But maybe more. I use it, forse voglio dire most of the times, for my work. Come gli ho corretto io sta roba? I use it mainly for work. Yes. Mainly, principalmente, per lavoro. Mainly for work. Forse voleva dire most of the times, la maggior parte delle volte. Vabbè. Because I search news or activities. I search for news or activities. Interesting news or interesting pieces of news or activities for my students. Okay, I often look for interesting news or activities for my students. Vabbè. Dove siamo qua? Okay, I like to prepare the lessons with maps, videos, immagino volesse essere un plurale, pictures, and when it's possible, when possible, also with music. With music too. Vabbè, comunque. Sì, verbo e soggetto, se si possono tralasciare, tralasciateli. I like to prepare the lessons with maps, videos, pictures, and if, when possible, music too. I use
internet a lot.
Also for my interests or curiosities. For example, I attend, più che follow è seguire proprio fisicamente, seguire, andare. I attend online courses, or I search for information about books or authors, music, non va bene ripetere for, but books or authors, music, English. I often watch TV. Questo often, rarely, seldom, always vanno davanti al verbo principale. I often watch TV series. I never watch TV. I sometimes watch TV. Ok, quindi sempre I don't often watch TV, quindi va prima del verbo, non prima della negativa.
Scusa Maria Pia,
sì.
Sarebbe sbagliato dire I watch TV sometimes? È sempre meglio metterlo I sometimes.
Allora, sometimes fa un po' eccezione, si può mettere anche all'inizio o alla fine della frase, è vero, ma solo sometimes, non often gli altri. Sometimes I watch TV, va bene. I watch TV sometimes, sì, va bene. Però solo sometimes fa eccezione. Non puoi dire I watch TV never o never, no.
Ok.
I watch TV, I often watch TV. Con sometimes sì, sometimes si può. Però quello che volevo dirvi è, let's write it on the chat. Okay. I often go out for dinner. Often va prima di go out, ok? Quindi se la frase è negativa, I don't often go out for dinner, ok? Quindi se dobbiamo aggiungere per esempio don't per fare, if we need to add, for example, the negative form, or if it's a complex verb, for example, a past, what is it, a perfect present, for example, I have never been to, che ne so io, London. Ok? Never non va davanti a have been, va davanti a been, perché been è il verbo principale. Quindi se c'è una negativa, se c'è un ausiliare, se c'è, queste parole vanno prima del verbo principale, dopo l'ausiliare e tutto il resto, ok? Poi si fa un po' anche a orecchio, vedrete che a forza di sentire poi non vi verrà da dire I never have been, però questa è la regola, ecco, va davanti al verbo principale. Quindi I often go out, I don't often go out, I haven't often gone out. Okay?
I would often go out.
I would often go out if I had the money to do it. Yes, I could often go out if it weren't for you. Okay? Yes, exactly. Quindi poi I hope, come si chiamava questa Monica? Vabbè, mi perdonerà, will pardon me for this. But I think they can be useful things for everyone, you know. That's why I'm doing it. Quindi, I often watch TV series. I surf on internet. I surf on the internet daily and for more hours in a day and for long hours a day. Long hours vuol dire già per molte ore. More hours non suona tanto bene. I think about the question.
And many hours, for many
Okay,
hours.
for many hours a day. Ok, for many hours a day. Va bene.
Oppure for a long time.
Yes, for a long time. Perché more è un paragone con qualcos'altro e manca il secondo termine di paragone, capito? Più ore di che cosa? Quindi many hours, molte ore, oppure long hours, long time, sì, ok? Do you ever listen to the radio? Yes, I like listening to the radio for music. I haven't a favorite program. I listen to the music that I like. But I'm not a very specialist. I'm not an expert. Very specialist, intanto non si capisce perché è il plurale, però very va davanti agli aggettivi. Very good, very nice, very happy. Davanti ai nomi sarebbe much or many. Quindi I'm not an expert.
Or maybe a great expert.
Yes, I'm not a great expert. Or I'm not a specialist, va bene?
I'm not specialist a lot.
No, I'm not a specialist. Non sono, perché specialist è un sostantivo, è un nome. E quindi, sì, non puoi trattarlo come aggettivo usando very o a lot. I'm not a specialist. I'm not an expert. I listen what I like at the moment. Cos'è che gli ho scritto io? I use the internet a lot. I attend online course. Ah no, questo era quello di prima. I'm not an expert. I just listen what appeals to me at that moment. Vabbè, sì, ok. Ma va bene anche come l'ho fatto lei. In the last months, I listened also BBC. Allora, sì, facciamo corretta questa frase? In the last months, I
also listen to BBC News.
Exactly. I also listened to BBC News for improving.
To improve my English.
To improve my English. Il to dell'infinito già sostituisce for. To improve my English. But isn't always easy.
It isn't.
Ci vuole il soggetto sempre. It isn't always easy to understand what the journalist says. Vabbè. Cos'è che gli ho scritto io? In the last months, I also listened to BBC News to improve my English, but it isn't always easy to understand what they say. It was a good exercise. For the same reason, I listened
to
English senza quando il nome è al plurale, di solito the non ci va. I listened to English songs, non to the English songs, a meno che non ci si riferisca a delle specifiche canzoni di cui sappiamo tutte e due cosa stiamo parlando, ecco, ma in generale I listened to English songs. Oppure I listened to the English songs you gave me, per esempio. I listened to English songs and I searched. I tried to learn the songs. Allora, the songs plurale e quindi solo apostrofo, perché intende delle canzoni, quindi canzoni diventa plurale, songs. E essendoci già l'S del plurale, basta l'apostrofo. Anzi, a dire la verità non serve neanche l'apostrofo qua perché il proprietario non è una persona. The songs, words, ok, words, oppure texts, perché test vuol dire esame.
Esame.
Esatto, non testo. Testo sarebbe text. Like X. This was a good exercise, but also it isn't easy. But this isn't easy too. Vediamo cosa ho scritto io. It was a good exercise, though. For the same reason, I listened to English songs and perché me l'ho sbagliato? English song. Perché ci vuole la virgola, vabbè. And I tried to learn the song's words. Anche qua, sì, ho lasciato questo, ma in realtà this was a good exercise, but again, not easy. But it wasn't easy too. But again, not easy. Okay. So, the idea is that if you want to try and write something for the speaking part that you might learn afterwards, or for the writing part, I'll be very happy to correct it for you, no problems. And yes, I will send you something each week. I think it's better. But you didn't talk much this time, so it's your turn to say something. Non avete parlato molto.
Maria Pia, can I tell you something?
Yes.
Can you tell you about my difficulty? My principle, my
main problem
difficulty is listening, because if you talk, I can understand everything by your accent, because you have.
Yes,
I can
and also
understand you.
Because I speak slowly, then
yes.
You will have to listen at the exam. That's why I sent you 10 listenings for you to practice. Look what I had sent you. But you didn't watch.
No, you are right. You are right. I didn't, not at all. But it's a very busy.
In the file, there were 10. There were 2 examples of complete exams, including the listenings, plus 10 different exercises, complete exercises that you will do at the exam with all the 4 parts.
Okay.
With the transcript and the answers as well.
Maria Pia, it's very kind of you. I didn't do anything because it's a very busy period.
We're all very busy. We're all very busy. I know.
But it's very kind of you.
I know what your difficulties are. So that's why I've already taken care of that. I've already sent you exercises to practice your listening skills. Unfortunately, we cannot do it here because it's all material under copyright. So we cannot use it here. Copyright infringement is very bad. So I've put everything into a file, and if you go there, you will find the examples of the listenings which will be done, which have been done in the past during the Cambridge exams, with the answers and the tape script. So
by email.
If you want to, I can send you 1 each week.
Yes,
No,
it is better. It is better for me because we are like our students. And
no, because we're very busy. Like me, I have to do the ironing every day. I think today I'll do the ironing. Today I'll do the ironing. Today, and the pile keeps, getting higher and higher.
Excuse me, Maria Pia, you send us by email.
I've sent the link to the file both by email and on Viber chat, both systems. Shall I check if, but you get the link for the lesson, so don't you, Annette?
Yes.
So you have for sure also got the mail
before.
With the file link, yes. I can repeat it for, I can, forget about the file. I will send you 1 listening every week. Is that better?
Thank you. It's better.
Yes, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yes?
Can you send me the link, please?
I don't think I have this link. I'm checking.
Okay.
I have the link for the lesson.
Okay, I will send it back to you again, just in case, but I'm sure you have it.
Okay, thank you.
But I will send it to you. I can do it now if you want to. No, I will send it to you by email. Don't, let's spare time. Risparmiamo il tempo ora che cerco. But yes, I will send it to you again. But I have sent it to you, also to you, Fabio, I'm sure, because you are in the list.
Okay,
sei nell'elenco, quindi non so come mai che non hai ricevuto anche il link per email di questa lezione. Sono sicura. Let's check if you are in the list, but I'm sure you are in the list. So I'm sure you should get all the links, both for the file and for the lesson. Oh my God, where are you? Here you are. f.dellapuzza7@gmail.com. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So I'm sure you receive everything. Rita Masotti, because I changed her email. Yeah.
Okay.
I will send it back to you, no problems. But you should have got it. Okay, so, oh my God, only 5 minutes left. What can we do? Wish you all Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Have a wonderful Christmas. So, can we have all your wishes? Who wants to start? Dai, ci facciamo gli auguri tutti. Chi vuole iniziare?
I wish you Merry Christmas and a bright Christmas, and I hope that all your wishes come true.
Thank you. Thank you, Antonella. Vai, Rita.
I wish you a Merry Christmas and an Happy New Year.
Okay.
I hope that everybody has all the better things he wants.
They want, yes. Yes. When you don't know if to say he or she, because everybody is neutral, can be he or she.
Okay.
Everybody gets all the beautiful things. He or she, they want.
Okay.
They want.
Thank you.
Anybody else? No wishes?
I wish you Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year and health and peaceful for all the people and to you and to your families.
Thank you, Sonia. Health and peace.
Health and peace.
To all people and their families. Thank you, Sonia. Yes. Anybody else?
I can add, enjoy your time.
Your holidays. Enjoy your holidays, your Christmas holidays. Thank you, Annette. You too.
Enjoy your holidays studying English.
Well, if you do it because you like it, it's not a homework, is it? It's a pleasure.
A pleasure.
And play music, no? Even.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly.
So,
listening to the
sing
music.
English songs, watch English films, and be happy.
Yes, that's a good wish. Thank you, Ivan. Anybody else?
Yeah, the best wishes for everybody here, and try to be more happy than we can in this period, and try to be comfortable with our time right now. So everything the best, and the best English for everybody for the B2 that we can pass all together.
Okay, thank you, Roberto. He's already thinking about the exam.
Yes, too.
Wishes for the new year and for B2 exam.
Yes,
Okay.
Maria Pia, I have a little question. You can answer also the next time. It's not important right now, but what we can do in practical things with B2, because I'm curious about this. I'm just into the lessons, okay, but I would like to know also what kind of practical things can be important for us. But next time, perhaps.
No, it's okay.
Now.
What can we do? Because it's a question. In the file, I've also put the book and what's happening here? The book with all the listenings and something came out. Okay. The book with all the listenings, so you can go on with the book, and the exercises are there and the listenings are there, and they prepare you for the exam. Yes, but you know what's the secret? Practice, practice, practice. Practice. The more that you practice, and the better you become.
No, sorry, perhaps I didn't explain so well. I know that, but I would like to know the practical things in which kind of practical things they can ask us B2 examine in the general life. I mean, for curriculum, for what kind, that's another part.
You need the B2 certificate.
Yeah, in which, but we can talk another time. It's not important.
It's okay.
But
it depends. It depends. For example, I wouldn't need it because I've got a graduation in languages.
Okay.
That's useless for me.
No, I was talking
but
about
if you want to apply for a job, or if you need to, for example, if you're attending a university course, you need to pass a B2 exam. But if you already have a certificate, a valid certificate, you don't need to take that exam, for example.
Perfect.
Or it depends on, might be useless for some of you, but for some others can be very useful. It depends on what are your plans in life, you know?
Yeah, because I don't know my plans, so I ask.
Okay. It might be useful to find a new job, for example.
Okay.
To have a certification stating that you can speak English at a B2 level.
For a job. Perfect.
For example, yes.
For example. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
No problems. You're very welcome. So, no more wishes? Okay, in this case, I'll give you my best wishes for a fantastic Christmas season, Christmas period for you and your family. Happy holidays, and more than anything else, healthy holidays, and a beautiful 2022 new year.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
See you in January, but don't forget, I will send you something every week.
Of course.
Thank you, Maria.
But really, don't be stressed if you cannot do the exercises. I mean, I think it's better for you because you keep being reminded that there is something to do in English. But if you can't, it's okay. It doesn't matter. We're all adults, plenty of problems and things, and very busy, things to do and very busy. So I can well understand, you know, don't worry. Okay. Have a wonderful Christmas. Bye, everyone.
You too.
Bye.
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 Bye. A tutti.
Bye-bye.
Ciao.
Bye. See you on January.
See you in January. In
January.
with the
In January.
See you in January. On the 11th of January. On per i giorni, in per i mesi. In
Okay.
January.
See you in January.
On the 11th of January.